Hello and happy Turtle Day. Welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's going to be a great show. The Ninja Turtles have gone global because it is World Turtle Day. Happy Turtle Tuesday to all of you. It's going to be a fun Turtle Tuesday. A lot of cool Mutant Mayhem news, some new figures, and a whole lot of other stuff. So type some pizza slices in the chat, everybody. Type some turtle emojis, Mutation Nation. Get ready, get excited, and let's go! Hello and welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in the Big Apple and this is the Ninja Turtles show. How the shell are ya? Your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, comics, movies, video games, and more. Whatever the show we want. And today's show is no different. It's going to be a lot of fun. New release date for Mutant Mayhem. How's it going, everybody? New release date for Mutant Mayhem, new poster, new information, merchandise in stores for Mutant Mayhem. Going over some last Ronin Lost Year's comic news, some new figures from Minimates, and a whole lot more. Thank you for joining me. Happy World Turtle Day. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you. We're celebrating. Everybody is celebrating on tonight's installment of the Ninja Turtle show. And for good reason. How are you? Of course, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a chat, leave a comment here on YouTube, of course. Follow over on Rumble as well. And on Twitter at my TMNT channel. Got a lot to get to tonight. I do this weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday and release videos throughout the week. Other than this, on Thursdays and Saturdays. And last week, released some cool videos. Released a couple videos, an interview with Speedo Kagan. Maybe you saw it. But before that, I released the video for Are the Ninja Turtles Black? Last week. A lot of controversy around this one. Mixed reviews. Overall, I would say it was kind of mid as well. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I didn't feel like I made the point I wanted it to. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So that was Are the Ninja Turtles Black? And the interview with Speedo Kagan, of course. The great Magnus Edlund. The wonderful Last Ronin animation creator. Wonderful guy. Nice guy. Leave some comments for this guy. Go watch his behind the scenes videos. Does great stuff. Wonderful talent. Speedo Kagan, Magnus Edlund, all the way from Sweden. Doing these international interviews. I gotta say he was a great guy. And he even, I even took a picture with the Last Ronin himself. So it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Wonderfully nice guy. I think I creeped him out, honestly. I told him at one point I know the names of his cats. Knew the names of his cats. So it's a little, tricky. Hedwig and Leia are the names of his cats. So it was funny to see that. And he seemed to enjoy it. But, great guy. Can't wait for the Last Ronin animation part 2. Really talented guy. He's a nice guy. And I got another interview coming out this weekend. If that wasn't enough for you, got another interview this weekend with Jason and Anna from the Turtle Recall podcast. Jason and Anna from the Turtle Recall podcast. Husband and wife duo. Great team, and it was great to speak with them. And they're Iranian. They're Iranian. Anna has a thicker accent than Jason, and it was nice talking. So I've spoken to people from Sweden. Spoke to Speedo Kagan from Sweden. That was nice. He has an accent. I spoke to these two. They have an Iranian accent. But honestly, the person who was most difficult to understand was Teddy Gaming Review. He's got an English accent. He was I'm speaking to all these foreign type people with their accents, and Teddy Gaming Review is the toughest to understand. He's really British. So it was nice to speak with them. And honestly, they're both Iranian. I thought love was illegal in Iran. So I wasn't, I didn't know how that worked, but apparently marriage is perfectly fine. Wonderful couple. Very nice to talk to them. Full of energy. Jason is a high energy guy. I could barely keep up with him. It was great to talk to them. Anna's so nice, and they have 2 wonderful boys. They're halfway to their own little breed, their own brood of Ninja Turtles, a team of their own. So it was nice to talk to them. Really 2 nice people, wonderful people. Check out the Turtle Recall podcast if you don't subscribe anyway. Check out the Turtle Recall podcast with Jason and Anna. So that'll be coming out this Saturday, and another video as well. first thing I wanted to get to. First, let me say hey to everybody in the chat. I forgot to do that. JR24, bonjour. Toidle, hello. Homer J. Simpson, how are you? Mr. Turtle, Big and Soft Raffy, hope you're doing well. Gen X Catholic, what's up? I saw Veronica. I saw Krusty Krab earlier. What's going on, everybody? Aiden Bell, Budward, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Turtle Tuesday to you. I don't know. Honestly, the Are the Ninja Turtles Black video didn't really turn out that well. I'm reading some of your comments here in the chat. You know, it tried something new. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I don't think I made the points I wanted to. But that's how it goes sometimes. I don't know. It turned out okay, but just didn't have... You know, honestly, I'm sick of all the political stuff in comics. And with Pride Month coming up, I think we're all going to be sick of it pretty soon. So maybe we'll talk about that some other time. But I just don't even feel like talking about it, to tell you the truth. I don't know. So, Big and Soft Raffy, yeah, hit or miss. That's how I feel, you know. Gen X Catholic, that video had me rolling. So, yeah, some people liked it, some didn't. That's, honestly, I didn't really like it. I made it, I didn't really like it. So, it's one of those things. I crank out the videos a lot, and sometimes they just don't connect the way I want them to. It was a daring video. But, you know, it's still up. It's going to stay there, and I'm probably going to do another April O'Neil is White Part 2 video coming up soon here. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. First thing I wanted to first thing I wanted to mention, NECA made a little announcement. The toy company, NECA. You're all familiar with NECA, of course. They release wonderful toys. They have great stuff. They've got all sorts of cool figures, and they made a little announcement that they're going to be releasing the 1993 Ninja Turtles 3 figures. The samurai figures, it looks like. They're hinting at it, but it seems pretty obvious that it's going to be the samurai from 1993. And they look, you know, you can't really tell, but the silhouettes look good. The silhouettes look like they're supposed to. And that's nice. It was the 30th anniversary of the 1993 TMNT 3 movie. 30th anniversary, so it's cool that they're having these figures come out this year. And it might be a SDCC, a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive kind of thing. And of course, the third movie, it's not, people don't like it as much as the first two, but it is good in its own way, and it does have its own cult fan base. So that's one nice thing from NECA. And if that's not your deal, if the 1993 movie isn't your deal, maybe you like the 1991 movie, Secret of the Ooze, featuring Kino. Remember Kino? I'll dream of something a little thinner, Kino. One of his first lines. Sharing the Riz with the girls on the curb, of course. Kino, pizza scooter. Pizza delivery guy with a scooter. I think this might be the first reveal of the figure, like, in person. Like the physical, actual thing, instead of just a render. I don't know. But it looks really good. And, I think this figure's cool. It looks exactly like Kino. The scooter is awesome. And it's going to be those, like, big packages. Oh, Teddy Gaming Review. Fingers crossed for We Wish You a Turtle Christmas figures. Of course, Teddy Gaming Review is a big fan of We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. You're going to get those eventually, you know. It's bound to happen. But Kino figure looks good, and the 1993 movie figure silhouettes look good as well. So those are some nice, very defined figures from NECA coming up soon. That's a nice Turtle Tuesday release. That's a nice little Turtle Tuesday piece of news. But another figure news. Maybe you don't like the expensive, highly articulated, detailed figures. Maybe you like something a little more simple. Maybe you like Minimates. Minimates, they announced this like a week or two ago. I'm not the biggest Minimate fan, but I figured I should mention this. I don't know. So they released some Last Ronin Minimates figures. It's a 4-pack here, as you can see. There's going to be four of the characters here. 4 of the Last Ronin characters. And they look pretty good. They're Minimates figures, of course. They're not really my deal. So they're not really the type of figures I would choose. But they look okay. You know, they're cute. They're little. They're like 2 inches tall. And you can see April, Casey Marie, Hiroto, and the Last Ronin. And Casey Marie really looks exactly like Robin, if you ask me. A little too much like Robin from Batman, of course. But the Last Ronin looks good. April looks good. And Hiroto is just pretty much all silver. It's a weird design, honestly. But it's an interesting design. It's a good design. So it's nice to see Hiroto and April O'Neil. She's got the yellow top on, of course, April. But she doesn't have the bionic hand. I wish one hand was like metal or silver or something. She looks to have 2 yellow hands. But figures look good. They're detailed. For being little tiny figures, they're surprisingly detailed. The Last Ronin has a couple weapons, and they have the like knee pad wraps around the legs, and overall pretty detailed for the smaller figures. But these style of figures just aren't really doing it for me. They're just strange looking, and you know, they're 2 inches tall. The whole set is $35, so $35 for 4 little figures. They're like the size of Lego figures. See ya, SR Striker. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you're doing well, SR Striker. But overall, the figures look good. Yeah, they're really detailed faces. And these are the these are the pictures they took. This is as good as they're going to look. The figures you get, they're going to have smudged paint, and the eyes are going to be crooked, and there's going to be lopsided this, and it's going to be missing that, and maybe even less paint than these. But overall, they do look good. They look great for what they are, but it's just maybe not my bag. Toidle says, too expensive for 4. For 4 little figures, it does feel a little expensive. $35 for the 4 little figures. It's going to be a 4-pack with like a cool display panel that you can open up. And the Hiroto figure, I didn't like the final Hiroto design. The Hiroto design was a little bit of a mess, if you ask me. It's just this weird blob, kind of gray figure. It's kind of a cool villain. I liked him before he had his like final form. I liked him when he was just like a regular, like angry, futuristic, Shredder descendant. I liked him before he was, he reminds me of the Terminator 2. He's got the like silver look, like he's a shapeshifter kind of thing. Krusty Krab, hello. They are good quality in person, coming from an ex-Minimate Ghostbusters collector. Yeah, they are very good quality for what they are. It's just little, and I don't know. Maybe not for me, but overall, pretty cool. Mr. Turtle says, these aren't worth it. Not getting these, no matter the sales. Yeah, I mean, maybe $5 a piece. Maybe if it was $20, I would be more apt to get it. But $35 is their price for now, and that's the mini rate price. And overall, they look pretty cool. I know there's a ton of Last Ronin fans. They're going to buy anything Last Ronin, so these figures look cool, and I hope we get more. And I like that they're dipping their toes into the Last Ronin for toy lines, and I know we're only going to get more of these, so I can't wait. While we're talking about Last Ronin, of course, the Lost Years is the continuation for now, the Last Ronin story. The Lost Years comics are a continuation. And there's been a little announcement from Ben Bishop, one of the artists. Releasing this cool new cover for comic issue number 4 of the Lost Years comic books. And does anybody recognize this design? Krusty Krab, Lost Years is pretty good so far. I agree. Pretty good. So, releasing a new cover, a little custom cover. A little variant from Ben Bishop, a wonderful artist. He does the now stuff. He does like the current day stuff in the Lost Years comics and all that. And of course, this cover looks like a VHS cover, as Toidle says. Mr. Turtle, yes, TMNT 1990 VHS cover. Yeah, and they even have the 4 new turtles on here. Odin, Moya, Yi, and Uno. It's still tough for me to say all 4 of those. Every time I have to say those 4 names, I'm struggling to recall what they are. Uno, Yi, Moya, and Uno. Did I say them all? Yeah, well, those are the 4 turtles. 2 girls, 2 boys. That's the new team. And of course, this cover is designed, obviously to replicate the VHS cover of the 1990 movie. This was like a classic thing, classic design, apparently. I mean, I'm sure this VHS is covered in dust and tons of grandparents' houses and parents' houses and stuff like this. So they used the same font, the same kind of glow behind the letters and the turtles. Same styling and everything, and they look pretty good. It's an interesting idea for a cover. What's the rule of copyright infringement? I'm not sure about that. But this is something Ben Bishop is selling, and it's not the first time that this VHS cover has been referenced for Ninja Turtle stuff. This is like a cool... it's a cool look to imitate. Gen X Catholic, I wore that VHS tape down. I watched it so many times. Nice memories. Ah, very nice. JR24 recently got the VHS. Homer J. Simpson, wish they had the masks. The new Turtles had the masks. Yeah, they're mask free right now. I don't know. So, and the VHS cover has been parodied before. Not parodied, been, what would you call it? It's been imitated. They've emulated it before. On the figures, the 4-pack of the NECA 1990 figures came out. You can see here, this looks just like the VHS, except instead of the movie, it says the figures at the bottom. So with the VHS, it says the movie, and this says the figures, and it has the NECA logo in the lower right-hand corner instead of the FHE logo. So got a lot of great details from Ben Bishop here on this cover. Doing a tribute, how about that, a tribute to the original 1990 VHS cover. So cool from Ben Bishop, he's selling that on his website. I also saw he is selling, like, everything on his website. I think he has like 400 things for sale on his website. Ben Bishop is selling, he's an entrepreneurial guy apparently, but he's selling every single tchotchke and trinket with the Ninja Turtles branding on it, and he's got a lot of, he almost has too much stuff for sale. I think there's like 15 pages of stuff I was sifting through. Glasses and socks and shoelaces and, you know, whatever you want. He's got so much stuff for sale on his website. So good luck trying to find that comic cover on his website. Pretty cool stuff from Ben Bishop. Great artist, Lost Years, Last Ronin, cool merchandise. And he's a great creator, great Ninja Turtles creator. He's a great guy that creates cool stuff for the Ninja Turtles. And I wanted to tell you real fast, I wanted to get a little shout out for someone here. Another cool Ninja Turtles creator, Geekily. Are you guys familiar with Geekily? Runs another Ninja Turtles YouTube channel. Really cool YouTube channel. He was on my list of favorite Ninja Turtles YouTube channels. My best and favorite Ninja Turtles YouTube channels. Geekily made the cut. And hasn't been making a lot of videos recently. And posted something the other day. I just wanted to give Geekily a shout out, basically, is what I'm getting at. So it seems like Geekily could use a shout out. I don't know if I tag Geekily in the comments. I've never tagged anyone in the chat before. Is Geekily gonna get it? Maybe let's send Geekily some hearts. Maybe some green hearts for the Ninja Turtles or something. I don't know. So if we tag Geekily, is he going to see these messages? It doesn't look like I tagged him. I typed @ in the chat, but it doesn't look like it worked. So let's type some green hearts and orange hearts for Geekily in the chat. Toidle loves Geekily. A lot of hashtag Geekily. A lot of fans of Geekily in the chat. A lot of green hearts. Orange hearts for Geekily. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can tag him. Geekily official. But just wanted to give Geekily a shout out. Great Ninja Turtles YouTube channel. He's working on that fan series. And without getting into too much details, I really don't know all the details. But it looks like Geekily has, there was 4 people cast in his fan animation series. And now one of the Turtles is no longer, one of the voice actors for the Turtles is no longer in the project. So it looks like Geekly's been going through some adversity. So we're sending some love out to Geekily. Great Ninja Turtles YouTube creator. Seems like a great guy, too. Geekily hasn't made any racist videos in the past week, so we're going to give him a big shout out. Having a laugh there, of course, and just wanted to let Geekily know that we like his stuff and we can't wait for the fan project, and we'll watch it whenever he's ready, whenever he's done. So a lot of orange and green hearts for Geekily there in the chat. So I just wanted to give Geekily a shout out. And let him know that we're all fans of the channel and we can't wait for anything. So just wanted to say hey, too. Hope he's doing well. So that was our shout out to Geekily. That was a nice sentimental moment in the show where I give a little props to another Ninja Turtles YouTube creator. Hey, CEC TV and stuff. How you doing? Next thing I wanted to get to. Is it time to talk about Mutant Mayhem? I think it's time to talk about Mutant Mayhem. We've been building up long enough to Mutant Mayhem. Been talking about all this other stuff. It's time to talk about Mutant Mayhem. I think that's what we're excited for. Did you see any news about Mutant Mayhem over the past few days? Any news about Mutant Mayhem coming out? I'm not sure if you've seen any news about Mutant Mayhem. There's been a little bit of news. People are excited for it, a lot of news. Hey, Leonardo Mutant Mayhem. And hey, Leona, how are you? The merch is hitting stores. These plushes, whatever you want, it's in stores. Leonardo, plush. It's a big plush, too. It looks like it's a 2 foot tall, maybe? Krusty Krab. My Raph plush seems visibly happy by the mention of Mutant Mayhem. Very nice. The merchandise is in stores, it's on shelves, it's out, it's available, could be in your Target. You got Bebop. Look at how stubby Bebop's legs are. It looks silly. Looks funny. So the plushes look good. I love the way Leonardo looks. I love Leonardo's smile. He smiles like that in the teaser trailer. And I just think it's a great look for Leonardo. And these really do look like a modern version of the 1987 Turtles, or like the toys that came out, the original Playmates toys. It looks like an updated modern version of that kind of style with like the colored knee pads and colored elbow pads. Bebop and Rocksteady definitely have that classic style. They look like the 1987 show. And you can see there's just stacks of them. We've been waiting for months, and now they're just thrown out stacks of them, just like they're garbage. You know, they're just available at Target and other places. We went over last week that like coloring books and stuff are available at Five Below and a couple other stores like that. So it's cool to see these toys, and all four of the brothers, as you can see, are available in plush form, and so is Rocksteady and Bebop. I like that the Turtles, they have the like black outline around their eyes. They have that line work look, like the animated look, even in a plush form. So pretty cool stuff. I'm excited for that. And I know the toys, like we mentioned, the toys are probably en route to stores. The toys might be in a box in the back of your local Walmart or something already. I'm sure the distribution is already going on. And the plushes look pretty good overall. Little Raphael here. Pretty cool stuff. This might even be Krusty Krab's actual Raphael. I may have taken this picture from you, Krusty Krab. I'm not sure. But they look good. The Turtles look cool. They're out in stores. The branding looks good. I'm excited about that. This is it's really happening. It's really happening. It's like it's finally real. Oh, and this is Krusty Krab's exact Raphael. Very nice. And there was a new poster released with a new release date. First, the movie was called TMNT, The Next Chapter. Then it was called TMNT Mutant Mayhem. It was originally going to come out August 11th, and then they moved it up to August 4th. And now it's going to be out August 2nd, which is a Wednesday. And I'm not sure what that means, but this poster looks awesome. So I'm, is it a good sign? Is it a bad sign? They moved the date up. I don't know. I read an article on it that I'm going to share a little bit with you guys to kind of explain if it's a good or bad thing. But this poster looks awesome. They're skating. Most of them are skating. And the skateboard itself looks awesome. It has a bunch of doodles in it. It has so many little doodles, and I'm sure there's a bunch of Easter eggs in there. There's like a pizza character and a bunch of logos, and the first Turtles logo ever is in there. There's a whole bunch of little Easter eggs. I'm sure if you zoom in and look, you're going to see a bunch of probably hidden Easter eggs and cool little nuggets and hidden stuff. And of course, if that's not enough for you, there's a trailer coming out in a few days, in like 10 days, less than 10 days, May 31st, coming up. A full trailer, a new second trailer, coming up in just a few days. JR24 definitely looks better than the new Little Mermaid. I think so too. This movie is more my speed than the Little Mermaid. Old or new Little Mermaid. I prefer the Ninja Turtles. But you might see Donnie here on a scooter. And this scooter is kind of an iconic thing. I hadn't seen the Ninja Turtles on the little Razor scooter since the 2003 show. I'm going to play a quick clip of the intro to the 2003 show. You can see the last time the Turtles were featured on those cool little scooters. There's Leo on the scooter, actually. It's one of those old, like vintage Razor scooters. So pretty neat stuff from Mutant Mayhem. They're bringing back the Razor scooter. The Razor scooter never left for the true fans of scootering. Pretty nice, pretty cool stuff. Raphael's catching some air in the background. Really cool stuff. And this wasn't the only poster they released. They released another poster. So they released the new poster with a new date and a new trailer. And if that's not enough, a second poster. And the Turtles look really cool and really tough on this. A couple things I got to point out, though, that I maybe just don't understand. From permanent teenager Seth Rogen. What does it matter if Seth Rogen thinks he's a teenager? He's not even playing a teenage turtle. He's playing Bebop. Why is he supposed to? What does it matter if he's a teenager? And what does that have to do with the movie? I want a movie made by someone that's like grown up to an extent. A teenager. It's like their first movie they've ever made. What does it matter if he thinks he's a teenager? I just didn't understand that. Can't you tell me about the movie? Can't you have a catch, like a tagline, get ready to kick shell? Or, like, these turtles are, you know, get a slice of pizza or something? Give me a better tagline than from Permanent Teenager Seth Rogen. Like, get ready to, shred it or up or something. Get ready to kick shell, punching into theaters May 31st or something. I don't know. But, it seems like some hype is building up for the movie. And I know we're going to get this new trailer. Hype is going to continue to build. Yeah, Seth Rogen. He's trying to be with the hip kids. Hello, fellow kids. Hello, fellow teenagers. I'm Seth Rogen. Hey, I'm Seth Rogen. Can't even fake laugh like him. It hurts my throat. So, and another thing I noticed, Donatello is playing on his cell phone. Just like in the teaser trailer, they're filming themselves playing Fruit Ninja. So a lot of this movie, I feel like it's going to be them filming themselves and like going, and April's going to be filming them, and they're going to be trying to like get clips to make it look like they're heroic. So it's going to be a lot of the turtles playing on their phones, I guess, for this movie, but I don't know. Is August 2nd a good or bad thing? It's going to have no competition on that date. It's a Wednesday. August 4th is a Friday, so August 2nd is a Wednesday. So it's coming out on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. And Barbie comes out July 21st. Haunted Mansion from Disney comes out July 28th. So those are a couple of the competition that are coming out before the Ninja Turtles movie. And those first couple days on Wednesday and Thursday, it won't be on any IMAX screens. But it's a big theatrical release to extend the release date from Wednesday through Sunday instead of Friday through Sunday. The Super Mario Brothers movie came out on a Wednesday. It came out 2 days early, and it made, a considerable amount of money. So hopefully, like, that word of mouth buzz, and people will be talking about it on Wednesday and Thursday, and people will go. It'll have a lot of buzz on Wednesday and Thursday, and then it'll open on a wide scale on Friday, and then people can see it. And having those first 2 days, all the diehard fans will see it on Wednesday and Thursday. It might alleviate some stress, some congestion in the theaters. But who knows? Could be moving it up. It gives, could be giving a little less time to Haunted Mansion, being the go-to kid film. So I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing that they're moving it up. But it seems like since coronavirus, the movie-going habits have changed, and whether it opens on a Wednesday or a Friday and all that, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. They've moved the date a couple times, and who knows? Who knows if it's a good or bad thing? All I can tell you is I was going to see it on Friday, and I'm going to see it on Wednesday now. Probably be going in, whatever I have going on that day, I'm not doing it. I'm going in first thing in the morning. And will this premiere, technically, will it be a Turtle Tuesday, like midnight premiere? Will you be able to go wait in line on a Turtle Tuesday and see the midnight premiere as soon as it turns Wednesday? I don't know. But we will find out in really just a few months. So I'm excited about that. Mutant Mayhem coming out August 2nd. Feels weird to say. I've been saying August 4th so many times. August 2nd, coming out soon. August 2nd, coming out soon. Krusty Krab, definitely going to wear a TMNT costume to opening day. Mr. Turtle, going to watch this opening day. CEC TV and stuff, this movie better get an Oscar. Leona Lovett prefers turtles over ghosts. Nice. Well, that's exciting stuff. That's the Mutant Mayhem news of the day. Got a new trailer coming up, new release date. We're going to see a lot. Last thing I wanted to mention, Marvin's Towing Service. See you, Homer J. Simpson. Take care. Marvin's Tow Service. Familiar? Does this look familiar to anybody? This font, this logo, Marvin's Tow Service? It's a towing truck company. It's like a tow service from Kansas, the state of Kansas. And it's a tow truck that's completely painted like the 2003 Ninja Turtles. It's got flames on it. It's got ooze on it, like toxic kind of look. And the 2003 Turtles are actually painted really well. So if you're ever in Kansas and you need a tow, call Marvin's Tow Service, I guess. I don't know. I saw someone post a picture of this and I just thought it was cool. I don't know why they did it. I mean, obviously they're big fans. And maybe it just, people see the truck and it catches your eye and you think, oh, that's a tow service. Marvin's Tow Service. If I ever need a tow service, I'm going to call Marvin's. Maybe it just catches your eye on the street. It's just like a marketing gimmick kind of thing. But I saw a bunch of pictures online. The earliest pictures I found are from like 2015. So this thing's been around for a while. And I even saw it someone posted a picture of it like a week ago. So this thing is just out. They see it on the road and people take a picture of it. And it looks pretty good, honestly. They have a parody of the 1990 movie on the hood of the car here. And it looks pretty nice. It's a cool truck, cool tow truck. Budward says that goes insanely hard. Yeah, I want to see them tow a vehicle, tow the party wagon. Can somebody get a yellow VW wagon or something? That TMNT party wagon? Could they tow that? You could go on tour. But overall, it looks pretty good. The art looks good. I don't know how they do this. If someone just does it by hand, I hope they don't get sued. I mean, obviously they haven't been. It's been like 10 years of having this car, but pretty cool stuff. Hey, Emo Bimo, how's it going? So, just wanted to share this with you. If all the other Ninja Turtle stuff going on isn't enough for you, how about a Ninja Turtles tow truck? How about that? If the Mutant Mayhem news, and the Ben Bishop 1990 cover, and the last Ronin Minimates figure, and the Ninja Turtles samurai figures from the 1993 Ninja Turtles 3 Back in Time movie, Turtles in Time movie, if that's not enough for you, we got a Ninja Turtles tow truck. How about that? That's about all I could ask for. That's about anyone could ask for, honestly. I think it's tea time, isn't it? Was that enough of a show? I think it's tea time. I just cracked my window. Hey, Veronica, how are you? Pretty cool stuff. I think it's tea time. I just cracked my window. Was that an okay show? Had a sip of tea. How to get a tea. I need a large tea today, to tell you the truth. You know, Geekly needs a little shout out every now and then. He's not alone. Need a large tea. How about this? I need a big cup of tea. How about that? Sometimes I've only had one. It's tea for everyone. So it's tea time now. T stands for thank you. And thank you in Swedish is pronounced tack. Tack. T-A-C-K is thank you in Swedish. So it's a T for thank you to Speedo Kagan. T is tack in Swedish. T for thank you to all of you guys for joining me, of course. Cups of tea. We're all having our tea. Winding down from the show. It's a little cool down period we do here where I just kind of say hey. Was it an okay show? Thank you, Loon. I love it. Thank you for always hanging out. I appreciate it. It's a tough week. Had a busy week. I had a challenging week. What a view. I agree, Gen X Catholic. It's always raining out here. It can't rain all the time. What a view. Hope you're feeling okay, Big and Soft Raffi. Did you guys know Raffi, our Raffi is a girl? We have the first girl turtle in the chat. You guys thought Raffi was a guy. It's a girl, right? Raffi's a girl. We had the female turtle way before Mutant Mayhem or Lost Years had a girl turtle. We had the first girl turtle. It's Big and Soft Raffi. Yeah, that was a Crow reference, Gen X Catholic. So pretty cool. Homer J. Simpson's a girl too. Got a lot of girls in the chat. You know, historically, Ninja Turtles, it's a boys franchise and stuff, but, you know, girls can like it too. A lot of girls in the chat. They put up with me and all my sexist and misogynist things I say, all the chauvinist things I say. They still hang out. They understand. Turtle girl power. Leona Lovett understands. So, just kidding around. But hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Maybe we'll have a pizza too. Oops. Maybe no pizza right now. So, cool. I guess that's the show, isn't it? I guess I really have nothing else to say. You guys don't want to talk about anything else, do ya? What else can we talk about? Any questions? Is there any Q&A? How about a Q&A? Ask me anything. How about we do one of those for the next 2 seconds? Ask me anything. Did you guys have a good week? Are you excited for Mutant Mayhem? I did not see the Five Nights at Freddy trailer yet. I did see it. Just came out the other day, though. A lot of Five Nights fans in the chat. What's my favorite tea? I think is it oolong tea? Is it oolong tea? Whatever they actually serve at like Chinese and Japanese restaurants, they serve it in a like metal container, and they have like the little ceramic or porcelain cup with no handle. That's kind of my favorite. Maybe it's just when you're in a Chinese or Japanese restaurant. Maybe it just tastes better. Maybe that's my favorite tea. I don't know. Is it just regular green tea? It's hot though at the Chinese or Japanese restaurant. My favorite turtle is Leonardo. How's my day? It's been a challenging day. I really It's been a challenging day. What got me into TMNT? It was one of those franchises that was just always kind of around. I mean, I knew there was like cartoons, and I knew there was like toys and stuff, of course. It seems like it was just always around. And I guess I just liked the brotherhood. I thought they were funny. I liked the action. I liked the dynamic between the brothers. I liked Leonardo as the leader. So I guess that's it. Favorite pizza? I'm a fan of pepperoni. Nothing too exciting there. That's enough of a Q&A. I'm boring, apparently. These questions, I'm boring. I don't have any cool answers. I've said too much. I have said too much today. That's got to be the end of the show. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you. T is for thank you. T is for turtles. New videos on Thursday and Saturday. New interview coming out this weekend with Jason and Anna from Turtle Recall Podcast. Thank you again for joining me. I turn on the live stream every week. I don't know if anyone's going to join me. And you guys are there for better or worse. Hey, North, how's it going? Au revoir, JR24. For better or worse. So just wanted to say thank you again for joining me. And I guess there's just one thing left to say, right? I got a new interview this Saturday. I've done all the plugs. Follow on Twitter. Blah, blah, blah. One thing left to say. Enough of this nonsense. Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.